What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons checking in for another episode of the Clean Biz Network podcast. Today, I am going to do something a little different, and I'm going to tell you now that I will be cussing. All right, this going to be regular AJ. All right, so I ain't put on my business hat today, so be prepared for me to talk to you straight. All right, because I want to teach y'all a lesson today. And I got a review. You know what happens every time I get a bad review? Not every time. Not every time. But when I get a bad review that's not warranted on my app in particular, it definitely triggers me. So y'all like, here you go, being emotional again. You know what? Well, you call it what you want because shit, I'm human, right? Humans have emotions, right? So call me what you want. But I mean, I have pretty thick skin for the most part. I deal with the complaints every single day with, with people who complain about either the leads or the app, right? It's always the cheaper products, the $100, couple $100 products. Nobody complains when they buy the in-house lead generation course for $2,000, right? Nobody complains when they buy the huge starter kits with 10 appointments for $2,000, right? It's always these people that don't even spend money that want to complain, right? But anyway, let me go ahead and read what the review was. And the reason why I'm doing this is not so I can vent or cry because I got a bad review. This is not what this is for. What this is about is I want to teach y'all something about business and mindset, all right? So pay attention to this because I'm about to show you some lessons right quick. So I got this review on the Calculated Clean mobile app, which you can download, by the way, 3-day free trial if you want to check it out. But Andrew's complaint had nothing to do with the actual functionality of the app or anything. Here's his complaint. I was one of the first to sign up for this back in 2018, 2019, and was told that for that reason it would stay free for basic service. It did for about a year. Now it won't even let me log in. 757 strong? Question mark. So the 757 strong part, I guess this person is from 757, which I'm from, the Hampton Roads area of Virginia. I'm from Portsmouth, right? So I'm going to get into this. I'm going to start from the beginning up. So first it says I was one of the first ones in 2018, 2019, and was told for that reason that it will stay free for the basic service. So I may or may not have said that I'll keep it free no matter what forever, right? But guess what happens? People evolve, right? And businesses evolve and grow too, right? So if I said that and if I told you that one-on-one specifically, then the better thing to do as a business person, because I'm assuming you're supposed to be a business person since on this app, that means you probably have a cleaning company, right? Because you're trying to figure out how to price things, right? So if you're going to be a business person, then what would be the best way to address a situation if you have a problem? Is it to leave a one-star review on the company's business profile anywhere online? Or is it to email your point of contact and address what your issues and concerns are so you can get a better understanding of what happened? Because this person could have easily just emailed me, and what if, now I'm telling you I probably wouldn't have, but what if he could show me proof anyway, what if I would have just said, you know what, you right, I'm wrong, let me go ahead and make sure I override your charges and you'll get it free for the rest of your life, right? That could have happened, right? Especially if this guy would have showed me an email. If you show me an email and show me where I told you can get this service for free, I will back my word, right? Now, if I said this on a YouTube video somewhere out in the public back in 2018, 2019, whatever the case, whatever year you said it was, then guess what? I've grown and I evolved. See, because I'm going to tell you something too. I used to have the same mindset as you. I used to think that it was a free lunch, right? I used to say, well, if it's billionaires out there, why don't just pay for all the homeless people, right? And I'm sure some of you listening to this probably still think the same thing. Well, how can you be a billionaire and not take care of all the homeless people? But let me tell you why. Because I can speak for a self-made millionaire, right? Most of the time, really, even not a self-made millionaire. But anyway, first of all, people have choices, man. And not all people, but honestly, the vast majority of them. People choose to be in the situations that they are in, man. Especially today with the internet existing. All right? So if a person is homeless, and it's like, but McDonald's is hiring right down the street, is it their fault? I think it is. Why the hell you ain't going there and go fill out that application for McDonald's? You know what I mean? And even if you then you can work, right? And you might still be homeless even with a job, right? But now, hell, you talk to the manager and say, hey, I'll work overtime, da 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 da. Can I please just sleep in the back in the janitor's closet till I get on my feet, right? And that could happen. As a matter of fact, if the manager feeling real good or he talked to the franchise owner might fuck around, give you first money in the deposit and help you go in and say, pay me back overtime throughout your check, or they might say don't pay me back at all, just make sure you don't mess up, right? That's how luck works. See, luck works when you are working for yourself. People help you when you're helping yourself. Okay, that's the first thing. But anyway, because that's that mindset stuff that I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like, I used to think these ways, and now over time I realize whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. You can't sit back and complain and complain and complain and think everything's supposed to be handed to you. And that's why the world we headed right now as a country, y'all going to see in a minute, ain't going to be no more middle class. You're going to have people who choose to live on socialism and get checks from the government and sit on their ass all day and get drunk and high and scroll on social media all day. And then you're going to have the rest of us who choose the entrepreneurship path, and we're going to eat our own goddamn, we're going to get our own food and get it out of the mud. And then we're going to have a way better life, and we're going to be the rich. So you're going to have the rich and you're going to have the poor. And that's just what it's going to be, right? And everybody else going to have to just have subscription services. And then whoever owns the companies that have these services, whether you got a subscription for your home cleaning, whether you have a subscription for clothes, or whatever the case may be, right? Go look up the Great Reset. You'll see what I'm talking about. But, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you this is where I think it's going. But and the reason why is because of people like this with this mindset, man. With this mindset that you think everything is supposed to be free for you, right? So anyway, then this person says, it won't even let me log in 757 strong. So first of all, what does me being from where you from have anything to do with this? I don't owe you shit just because you from where I'm from. I don't even know your ass. I never met you a day in my life because I went and looked this guy up because I'm like, wait a minute, is somebody I know or something? You know what I mean? So I want to look him up. We Facebook friends, but I wasn't following him. So now I click follow so I can see what the fuck going on. But I probably just unfriend him and block him. And you know what? You can't even, don't even look at my content no more. I only want to give you the value because you won't take advantage of it anyway, right? If your mindset's still like this and you've been watching me for 3 goddamn years. But, so anyway, but it's like, what makes you think people owe you just because they from where you from? That don't mean anything. What are you talking about? If anything, if you really think we supposed to have a bond because we from the same place, then guess what? You should be happy for me and say, oh, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad you elevated. You charging now and you got a subscription service. You actually, I see the improvements on the app. Congratulations, bro. Keep building. That's what it should have been. But instead, you feel a sense of entitlement and feel like I owe you something. And I don't even know your ass. And this is the mentality of the majority of people. And that's why the majority of people stay broke. And I know you broke because your ass still waiting for it. You complaining about a product that costs $29 goddamn dollars. You know what I mean? People with money ain't complaining if it's free or not. You know what I mean? So I already know you broke. And this is why you broke. I hope you're listening to this. I really hope you pay attention. That's why I'm not going to delete you. And that's why I'm not going to block you. I'm going to let you keep learning. Fuck it. Because I got a big heart. I hope you listen to this and make sure you comment on the video if you're watching this on YouTube. Okay, if you're listening on the podcast, then definitely check out the video so you can see the actual, because I'm going to post a screenshot up there too. But I'm just tired of it, man. I'm tired of the ungratefulness, man. People don't, like, you really have to, that's why I keep telling y'all, man, you got to listen to motivational videos. You got to listen to educational material every day, nonstop, or else you won't be successful. And that's why this guy been doing this for 3 years now. He's still looking for a free damn service. Now, if I was petty, I could go and research and see if I can find his LLC, which he probably don't even got one yet, after all these damn years of twiddling his thumbs, and go find his company page and leave a 1-star fucking review because he don't provide free cleaning service, right? Because at the end of the day, this is a service that I'm providing. Lead service in my app, bidding calculator in my app, proposal generator, walkthrough feature, inspection feature, a whole goddamn social network just for the cleaning industry. Right? This is a service. I don't have to provide that shit. I'm paying. Don't you know what costs me? It's costs associated with it. So I'm supposed to just keep paying for the cost to host this shit every year. To have all the plugins and the different apps and the widgets and shit that I got to add in the background that y'all don't even know. You know what I mean? That I'm supposed to just keep paying for that shit for free though. Right? I'm supposed to just keep paying for that and then give it to y'all for free. And what the fuck what is my benefit out of that? You see what I'm saying? This is why people don't, like, this is exactly what's wrong with this country, man. This is exactly what's wrong with this country. People think that they're supposed to be handed everything. Robert Kiyosaki explained this best to me. And by the way, Robert Kiyosaki is definitely has some bigot ways about him, but you still can learn from anybody. That's why I still listen to Donald Trump motivational videos. I don't mean you gotta like every little thing about a person. You still can learn something from, right? But Robert Kiyosaki explained this perfectly, man. He said, capitalism is when everybody like the work that you put in, what you get back. Like say we're in school, right? And you got one person over here studying diligently and they working hard and they get an A on the test. Bam, they get the reward. While there's the other person over here, they did a half-ass job, so they got a C, right? And then the other person didn't do anything, so they got an F. And everybody got what they deserve, right? Well, socialism is, well, one guy over here studied his ass off, he got an A. Then another guy did half-ass, he got a C. But then the teacher said, well, that's not fair. You guys are both in the same class and nobody's better than anybody. So what? I'll take away a point from your A and give it point to the C person so you both can have a B. And that's fair. That's not fucking fair. That's not fucking fair. This guy sat over here and sacrificed and studied and earned that damn A. So he deserved an A. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? If the other guy don't like his C, well, his ass should have studied harder. And that's the same way it works in life. If you don't like the position that you're in, then you need to do something about it. You need to work harder. You need to grind harder. You need to work smarter. You need to start researching shit. You need to do better at business, right? You need to invest. You need to learn how to get the hell out of that position. And stop looking towards other people and thinking that they're entitled to helping you. I don't give a fuck what Magic Johnson do, what Oprah do, what Swiss Beats do. Let me give you some what Robert Johnson do. I don't give a fuck what any of them do. Right? I don't give a fuck what Tyler Perry do. That's not my money. He earned that. Congratulations to you. Now let me get over here and grind so I can get it too. Then when I say stuff like this, people will come back and say, oh, you preaching individualism. Well, are we not individuals? You know what I mean? Like you were born into this world by yourself, you're going to die by yourself, all right? As simple as that. Now, I ain't saying that I like it that way. I ain't saying that I'm preaching selfishness, but what I'm saying is if you don't take care of you, then who the hell else going to do it? Why you expect other people to take care of you when you on that airplane, right? Don't they tell you to put the damn mask on yourself first, even before you put it on your kid, on your child? You have to put it on your face first. And this is what I'm preaching. I'm preaching self-care. Take care of your motherfucking self. It's called self-preservation. All species on this whole world operate off of self-preservation. You have to take care of yourself first. Then once you got yourself under control and you got a little extra to share, then you can go give out some shit for free. And if you want free, that's what the fuck my YouTube channel for. Okay? I got a damn near 1,000 videos up this motherfucker for free. Right? That's what the podcast for, right? You want free, that's where you get free at. If you want the motherfucking calculator that's gonna bid the shit and tell you exactly what the fuck number to put in there and put a goddamn whole professional ass proposal for you together after you type in a few details, you want that type of shit, well, you gonna pay for that. Because I took out my goddamn time and took my motherfucking money and invested it into building this shit. So you goddamn right I'm going to be compensated for based on the value that it provides. This is a need that the market needs. This is something that the market needs. I provided it. I figured it out. I deserve the compensation for it. Simple as that. And how people, after this long, especially at the age that some of these people are, that some of you are, and you haven't figured this out in America yet, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Nobody owes you shit. Not nothing. I don't owe you anything. I never met you, Andrew. What the fuck make you think I owe you something for free while I'm over this shit building and grinding every motherfucking day? Huh? You not my child. It appears that you older than me. Get up off your ass and you go make a fucking calculator. If you think that somebody should give away a calculator, build a calculator for free with the services that offer like I do, then you go build one then and you give it away. I bet you won't. And that's why they say too in Rich Dad Poor Dad, the poor people are more selfish than the rich people. Because think about it. All these motherfucking donations that the billionaires and millionaires give out, right? All of this goddamn services that we built, right? This fucking phone I'm talking on right now. If the guy who created this company, I don't even know what type of phone it is and what company it is, but whoever created this, they provided a service to the people. They helping humanity. They making life easier for us. That's why I'm able to get this message out to the tens of thousands of people all over the world. Why? Because if somebody took the time out to build this. Now, if they would have built this and say, all right, yeah, y'all can have it for free, guess what? They ass would have went out of business because you take money to make money. It costs money to have employees to do this shit, to build this shit, right? Like, how many of y'all raising your hand to go work at a fucking factory to put phones together and say, oh, don't worry about my paycheck, I just want to help the human race? Ain't nobody doing that shit. None of y'all doing it. Why? Because it costs to survive in the world, right? And so the more value you provide, then the more compensation you are entitled to. But if you ain't providing a lot of value, then you won't get a lot of compensation, right? When I first built my app, it was just a calculator. It didn't have a proposal feature. It didn't have inspections. It did have a network though. But then all it had was calculators and a network. And so I let it be free. And really, I could have charged for it then. As a matter of fact, I'm still undercharging now. Look up any of my competitors, any one of them. I would name them, but they don't deserve the free publicity off of my damn page. Right? But look up anybody, any fucking bidding calculators out there. I am the most affordable. I have unlimited amount of users. They don't have unlimited amount of users. They don't have unlimited proposals, unlimited bids. They don't have any of the stuff that I provide. Mine is the most goddamn efficient and the most affordable. And then what I get in return? Ungrateful ass motherfuckers like this guy here because they don't listen to the information that I'm putting out for free all over the years. But when it comes to my premium service, all of a sudden you want that for free though, but you skipping all these thousands of videos, and I know you skipping them because your ass thinking like this still. And this is why you still broke. Come on, man, feed your brain, dog, and like grow and stop thinking you entitled to shit. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I don't owe you shit. Why don't you switch your mindset instead and say, you know what, I'm grateful that you gave it to us for a year for free, which I did, and you just acknowledged that I did. I'm grateful that you paid the cost without getting a dime in return for free. Thank you, AJ. I guess it was only a matter of time before you had to charge us something for it. And that's exactly what I did, right? And you should be grateful for that time. Now get the fuck up off your ass and goddamn build your business so you can afford to pay the goddamn thing. That's why when people buy either the lead generation, not the lead generation, when people buy the any of my starter kits, whether it be just the course or the actual starter kits to come with the equipment, they get a full year free to calculate it clean. Even though it's only $29 a month, but I give them a full year free of it to go with their kit. You know why? It's because I understand you building a business, right? And in the beginning, you need as least amount of monthly bills as possible, right? So I said, okay, bam, you get a whole year. I'm giving you all the information. I'm providing you with the equipment if you chose to get equipment. I'm providing you with the leads if you choose to get leads too. I'm giving you everything you need to be successful. And here's a whole year with no payments from me on that calculated claim. Now, after that 1 year, you should be making some money. At least $5,000 a month, at least. And that's undershooting it like a motherfucker. But at least $5,000 a month, right? And then after that, okay, hey, let me get $29 a month to go ahead and keep using this calculator. That's it, just $29 a month. And you mean tell me that ain't reasonable? Right? And it's like, and I'll be honest, it is some people in there, right, in Clean Biz Network, that when they bought in, it wasn't just free for a year. It was free for the lifetime, right? Like I had to start a kit and include a lifetime membership to Calculated Clean, right? That's because I wasn't evolved as a business person yet. I didn't realize how dumb that was. Honestly, it was just flat out dumb to do that. But that's what I was doing in the beginning. So it is a small select group of people who do have lifetime membership for free. And a lot of those people, shout out to Miss Nicole, shout out to Stephanie Richardson Parker and others, who, even though their deal came with that, they opt to pay it every month anyway. You know why? Because they have successful businesses. You know why? Because they understand the law of exchange. You know why? Because they real business people and they respect what the hell I'm trying to do to help people out here. And I respect them for that and appreciate them. And we all get money and we move the fuck on. Unlike people like this guy, Andrew Consalvo here, who want to bitch about a $29 fucking month payment. I bet your ass pay for Netflix every month though. Right? Or you probably try to steal that too because you're freeloading. And that's why you ain't never going to get nowhere because you always trying to find a shortcut. I'm telling you, I spent my first 3 years in my cleaning company when I had my first franchise with Coverall. I was so fucking trash. You know why? Because I always wanted to find a shortcut. I was always trying to be cheap, always trying to save money, always trying to skip something, always trying, you know what I mean, looking for a shortcut. Well, they can't tell if I cleaned today. It's already clean in his office. And just try to not do it. Dumb shit. Dumb shit. Always looking for a way around something. And that's why I never got no fucking way. You know what I mean? But then when I said, you know what, I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do. Now now all of a sudden it's elevated. Now that's when things start to turn. When you finally just put in what you want to get out. And stop trying to skip the fucking work. Stop thinking somebody owe you something. Stop feeling entitled to things. And I guarantee you, when the shit was free, you think Andrew left me a 5-star review when it was free? Nope. But soon as shit don't go the way you want it to go, all of a sudden, oh, 1-star review. You took time out of your day to go leave this damn review, but just because you was mad about something. But when you was happy, when the shit was free, you didn't put a 5-star review then. Hell, you probably was still unhappy. You probably still put a fucking 3-star review. Well, it can't do this. Selfish motherfuckers, man. I swear to God. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for anybody who don't like to hear me when I get like this, but I gotta tell the truth, dog. And the only way for me to tell you the whole truth like this, I gotta talk the way I really talk, right? And I cuss. Goddamn. So what? Who gives a fuck? I cuss, all right? But you know what? That don't take away from the heart that I have to help people, and it don't take away from the fact that it's lessons in this shit, and I hope y'all taking them away. Know what I mean? I know people gonna say, "Oh, you arrogant. Oh, you changing. You getting money." Oh, fuck all y'all. If you want to think what you want to think, you think that. How about you focus on you and building your goddamn business instead of so busy trying to fucking judge me and what you think of me? Take the damn point. If you don't like me, fine. I don't like your ass either. But take the points that I'm saying, use that shit, apply it to your business, and keep it moving. You ain't got to buy none of my fucking products. Like I said, I got tens of thousands of videos on this damn YouTube. You take what you like and you mind your fucking business. Don't leave no comment on my shit or nothing. I mean, if you don't like me, you don't like me. That's fine. But at least take the information, because I've been putting in years. I've been doing, again, I'm 33. I've been doing business since I was 19 years old. Know what I mean? So I got years and years and years of fuck ups, wins, sacrifices, losses, you name it, I done it. You know what I mean? I just want to help the people. But of course, I'm building wealth at the same time. Everything can't be free, dog. You want free, stay on YouTube. If you want more, then I have services and products for that. Simple as that. But don't take your time and leave nobody, especially as an entrepreneur, dog. How the hell is you an entrepreneur and you a fucking business owner, and like, don't you realize that people can leave bad reviews on your shit too? Come on now. If you don't like some shit, especially with a motherfucker like me, where I'm accessible, aj@cleanbiznetwork.com. I mean, just email me. I reply to every fucking email. Maybe not right away, because I get a lot of them shits, right? But I get to them within at least 2 days, usually max, not including weekends. I work Monday through Friday. I usually leave off around about 3, right? And then every now and then, maybe one day, sometimes 2 days a week, I just have a cheat day and I won't do shit, because I put myself in a position to be able to do this without my business still roll just fine. Can't nobody tell the damn difference, right? That's because that's what I built after sacrificing and working 18 fucking hours a day, 12-hour days, 7 days a week for 5 fucking years straight, right? Took me 10 years of being in business to finally start seeing some fucking money. Again, I started when I was 19. I was 29 by the time I finally started seeing some real money and actually being able to keep it, right? But no, hell no, it ain't fucking free. Calculated Clean is not free. It'll never be free again. And you should be grateful and happy for me for my business elevation, right? Anyway, that's what I got for y'all. I don't even feel like promoting the products. Maybe I could put an ad or something in it for the podcast. I'm done. But this guy, Andrew, I hope you learned something from me. Anybody else that was thinking like this, I hope y'all learned something too. Do better, think better. I mean, build, dog. Go to Evan Carmichael. Fuck my channel. Go to Evan Carmichael on YouTube and look up top 10. And you're going to find different people, successful people, from politicians to sports players to musicians to you name anything, anybody, business people, of course. Anybody that you think is successful, he's gonna have a top 10 business advice for them. Go on his channel, look at the older videos. He got better ones. The older ones are better to me. Look on his channel and just listen to those, man. To these different CEOs of these Fortune 500 companies, and listen to things that they say and learn how to reshape your brain. Because the way we grew up was fucked up. They taught us wrong. They raised us to fail. But if you reprogram your brain with stuff like that, that'll get you back on the right track, man. I'm AJ. Hopefully I ain't chase y'all away. Hopefully I ain't turn y'all off. But goddamn it, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. Hopefully I'm able to help you. Thank you.